first guest is an Emmy Award-winning actress who kept us all laughing for 4 seasons on My Name is Earl. She's now a mom of a 3-year-old little boy. Please welcome Jaime Pressley.
In the good light.
Yeah, we can all use light.
Yeah, baby.
As long as there's no overhead, women are safe.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
So you know this show celebrates... Yes, and the audience...
I love that you have men in this audience.
Oh, yeah. We gotta balance it out.
We love all men. No, it's good to have men in the audience because you think...
Yeah, but we sat them way up there. We sat them way up there in the cheap seats.
You're probably safer.
Well, they want to learn a thing or two as well, listening to us women talk. Men can learn a thing or two about...
right. They don't want to admit it 9 times out of 10, especially if it's your husband or your significant other. They don't want to learn from us. It's kind of like you can tell them how this works and how this, if you do this way, this will be much easier. But instead, they have to go to, like, a therapist.
To tell them the same thing.
To tell them the same thing.
Right, what my therapist says.
As I burn my bra in the first half second.
That's all right.
I'm sorry.
Well, you're raising a little boy. Are you going to teach him how to be more open-minded than...
Absolutely.
Maybe.
I mean, I'm from the South, so being from the South,
Oh,
she's adorable. Being from the South, there's, you know, manners and the Southern hospitality and being a gentleman and opening doors and things like that. And recently I had to really teach him because he's so used to being rough with me because I was such a tomboy. And it was, you know, he and I a lot together. So he would be rough with me, but then, like, the little girls come over. All the kids come to our house. We have the fun playhouse.
Oh, you got the fun house.
We got the fun house. Not that kind of fun house.
No.
I'm going to do what you said and have the latch on all the walls and the door. I think that's a genius idea. Yeah. I'm absolutely going to do that. But I had to recently teach him that, you know, with the little girls, like Bela, for instance, or his 2 Italian girlfriends, Chi-Chi and Yaya.
Okay, well,
excuse me. If
Desi's hanging out with Chi-Chi and Yaya, there's already trouble coming.
I know. I'm scared for high school. But anyway, I had to teach him about being gentle with the girls because he didn't realize, like, why he couldn't go and knock them down like he and the boys do when they wrestle.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's really important to start that at a young age.
It is, and I think, too, one of the things that I wanted my son to do was not brag about women that he's had and not be...
Absolutely. Never kiss and tell.
Never. And to be so respectful with, you know, your girlfriends or whatever they are to you, that you treat them with respect, you keep quiet and you respect women.
Absolutely. And you know what's funny is a lot of times you hear about men that have been raised by single moms, and so you would think that, and they love their mamas, and the umbilical cord has never been cut, and they'll be like 50. But I'm always going, I know, I might
got
do
one?
Yeah. But I'm always wondering, why are they the ones that don't carry on a solid relationship, that can't cheat, that aren't as respectful as they are? Like, they respect their mother so much, yet they go into a relationship and it's like the complete opposite.
But it's got to come from the mum. You've got to teach your son the way that women are, what we feel, how we are, and then it goes from there.
They probably grow up seeing their mother be so tough and strong that they think the mom can take anything and handle anything, and so they don't really realize that the mom cries at night, you know.
Right, when they can't see, when the kids can't see.
You know, I heard that as a preteen that you entered a modeling search without telling your parents. What happened?
Yes, I wanted to get out of that small town, which now I love and I go home as much as possible. But I just kind of never felt like I completely fit into a certain group or...
Where was it?
Kinston, North Carolina. Small town, wonderful town. But you know, at that age, it's hormone hell, and I kind of wasn't like, I just didn't feel like I fit in, and I dressed like a boy, and I was super tomboy, had lots of guy friends, and my one best friend, Katie, who's still my best friend since we were 5. And So Katie helped me. We sent, in the back of the all the teen magazines, there were model searches.
Oh, yeah.
And so we sent pictures, some of my pictures in, and they started calling, and my mom was like, what the hell is going on? I'm like, nothing. Because I was waiting for the one I wanted to call, and then I thought I'd tell her once that.
And the call came.
And the call came. So Paul St. John, who used to own International Cover Model Search, called, flew my mom and I out in November of '92. We shot with a bunch of different photographers, went home, and then they called us a week later and said, Jane Ford, who was the editor at the time of Teen Magazine, would love to have you come and shoot for a cover, but it's not guaranteed. You have to shoot against 2 other girls. So a couple months later, in February of '92, we flew out, shot, went home, and they called us a week later and said, you got the cover. And my mom and I moved out.
Wow.
But was that to New York or LA?
That was Los Angeles.
Okay.
And then my mom and I moved out in June of '92 to California, which was the month that the cover came out.
Oh, that's a great
Wow.
story.
And now you have a movie coming out this Sunday. We have a clip from the film, so let's take a look at it.
Okay.
Tell me about Jay Burgess.
Tell you what?
What really happened last night?
I have no idea.
Did you kill him?
Did I?
Did you kill him?
Are you?
Did you kill him? Did you kill him?
Are you out of your mind?
It's my Diane.
Ooh, it's good seeing you in a dramatic role. The name of the movie is Sandra Brown's Smokescreen, and it airs this Sunday night on the Lifetime Movie Network. Jaime Pressley, thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thanks for being here. We'll be